Cubs, Sox, Hawks, Bulls, and this November, the Bears. WGN Sports.
Today's U.S. Cellular Text Poll question, believe in something better. Which league will win Tuesday's All-Star Game? A, American League, B, National League. Just text 97999 and watch for the results later in the game.
And our thanks to Jerry Davis out at second base for giving us our allotted time in between innings. Some crews will, some crews won't. Carlos Quentin takes ball one. Carlos hitting at .236, 15 homers, and he's got 53 knocked in. It is a final now from City Park. The ball hit deep. Way back. Hodge just looks up. You can put it on the ball. Yes. Yes. A bomb by Quentin, and the Sox lead it 1-0. Mercy.
Ryan Bannister leads this team with 16 home runs given up. And that was a no-doubter. That's 16 in 97 innings, and that is a whopping total considering he plays in a gigantic ballpark. But that fastball, supposed to be inside, didn't quite get there. And Carlos unloaded.
Boy, he hit that with short arms. That's just about as pretty a graphic example. Look at the short arms right there. You try to get extension on that, you're going to leave one or two thumbnails at home plate. That's beautiful.
Bannister didn't have much control last inning, but his curveball looked a whole lot better than it had previously in the game. He was rolling it earlier. Last inning, it started to bite somewhat.
That ball hit deep. Stretch. Paz looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes. A bullet out of here off the bat of Gordon Beckham. And the Sox lead it 2-0. Mercy.
Third home run, 21st driven in. The second of the game and the 17th that Bannister has given up, and there is the reemergence of the rolling breaking ball. That one hangs over the plate, and Gordon smokes it.
Well, you could have hung out all the drawers in Cook County on that line drive. That ball hit deep. Goes back, looks up. You can put that on the board. Yes. Yes, his second of the game. And the Sox lead it 5-0. Mercy.
17 home runs, 56 driven in, 3 tonight for Carlos Quentin, and that was a straight change. Give you an idea how strong he was. Kept his hands back, hit it off the end of the bat, and still drilled it out of the ballpark. That's what happens a lot of times. Good pitch to get ahead and then forget about it.
That ball hit deep into center field. Stretch. Stretch. He goes back. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes. A bullet over the center field wall by Alex Rios, and the Sox lead it 3-1. Mercy.
Well, it just shows you what some hustle does. Vizquel kept it alive by hustling the first base and beating out a leg hit. Our Ford home run replay. This one out away from Rios. 15 home runs, 49 driven in. More important than that, a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the third.
And here's Carlos. Carlos popped up to second. Starts him off with a breaking pitch and gets a strike. Carlos with 2 big homers yesterday. If you missed them, poof. Solo shot.
Bannister tried to sneak a fastball inside and then threw him a straight change with equal results.
Did not check it up. And he did not go. Well, Alex yesterday swung the bat so well, he only came up with one hit. But that last at bat he had a rocket right to Billy Butler, who skied to bring it down. All year long, he's just been hitting the ball right on the barrel.
He's another guy you could make a case for being an all-star.
Oh, yeah.
When you factor in his defense, only made one error all year and covered alley to alley in every place we've been.
That ball hit deep. Podge just looks up. You can put that on the board. Yeah. Back to back. Rios and Quentin, and it is a 4-1 Sox lead. Yeah.
'18 and 57 are the power numbers for Carlos Quentin. Early in the season, when he couldn't buy a hit, he was still driving in runs. Now, the hits keep coming, as do the home runs and the runs batted in. Our fourth home run replay. Second time facing LaRue seems to be the charm, because he won 3-1 in Kansas City, and he's getting scalded here today.
So 2 on, 2 out, 1-2 the count to Andruw. And the book on him, as we have seen from scouts. There he is. He just looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes, number 400. Number 400 for Andruw Jones. He is now in 46th place all time by himself. Congratulations to one of the great players to ever play this game.
The fans giving Andruw a standing ovation, and justifiably so. He got one up in the zone and rode it out of the ballpark.
What a great player he has been. Bobby Cox will tell you right now, there has never been a better center fielder in the game of baseball than Andruw Jones. And you combine that with 400 home runs and all the RBIs and stolen bases he has, one of the great players to ever put a pair of spikes on.
He still obviously has a whole lot of life left. 4 driven in today out of the 7 Sox runs.
Well, he heard your suggestions, Stone Pony.
Well, pretty lively day, Hawk. I think you and I could probably take one out today. We got to stand at second base.
You know what hurts? We had a fungo at second base. We'd pull every hamstring in our body.
And go right for surgery over the All-Star break. 7-1.
Oh, boy, 400 home runs. And here's the 3-1 pitch. That ball hit deep. Way back. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes. Number 2 for the tank. And it's 8-1. Mercy.
I would think that's going to be about it for LaRue. Home runs just keep getting longer. For Viciedo, that's probably one of the longest home runs here in quite some time. Ned Yost comes out. We told you early in the game that the second time around is a completely different experience. And so as Teixeira comes ambling in from the pen, we'll be back after these messages.
And here comes Carlos. Carlos 1 for 3. He backed up that 2-run homer with a homer of his own, number 18.
Career with the bases loaded. A very young career for Carlos Quentin. It's been particularly impressive.
That ball hit way back. Podge just looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes! Yes! Mercy! A grand slam! And it is 13-5. Hello!
First ball, fastball, and just like that, Carlos unclears the bases. So he continues his mastery with the bases loaded. His 4th grand slam, his 2nd home run of the day, his 4th in 2 days. Pretty impressive series.
Wow. 1 walk. We paid 1 and 1/3.
19 and 61.
3 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk.
That was a hard 240 coming in.
Was it ever?
This is 10th career multi-homer game.
Considering that he was around 210 and still driving in big runs for quite some time.
4th career grand slam, 2nd of the season, most recent on April 14th at Toronto.
0-2 the count to Kotsay. Mark is 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored.
2nd of the season, last one coming on April 14th at Toronto.
Ford is getting its money's worth today. Here's a Ford home run replay. First ball, fastball. An 8-run lead.
Also Quentin's 3rd multi-homer game in his last 4.
So here's A.J.
3 multi-homer games.
A.J. is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, a run scored, and a ground out to first. Sox trying for their 8th in a row. And since June 8th. Not a good swing by A.J. Let's check that since June 9th. Over a month now, the Sox, if we can hold on here, will be 25-5 in the last 30.
That's a good 30.
And the count 1-2.
1984, Detroit started out 35-5. They wound up winning it without really any race after the first 40 games.
Two and two. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Sox with 1 in the second, 7 in the third, 5 so far here in the 6th. Off the glove, deflects over. Aviles has got it, so it'll be a 1-4-3. But the grand slam homer by Carlos Quentin. Sox put a 5 spot up there and lead it by 8.